everybody. Today we are going to be playing Banished. For those that don't know, Banished is kind of I would say it's probably kind of a town builder. A lot of people are familiar with SimCity, maybe City Skylines, which have you building a big city. This is more of again, a town builder set in a medieval setting. A lot of the games that you play as well, SimCity and such, deal with some type of currency, money, sim cash, whatever they want to call it. This game, the currency is people. Pull up a few of our menu bars right quick. Just kind of move some stuff around for us. Again, your quote-unquote currency is people, which are your laborers. You do have a lot of other things you got to worry about: logs, firewood, food, stone, iron, coal, things that we'll probably talk a little bit more about as we go along. The premise of this game is that you're a group of people that were banished, as it is, from your town, and you're trying to restart in a new land. So we're going to get ready to get started. I've currently got the game paused. I'm just now starting the game. As you see, I'm starting on the medium difficulty level. So we don't have any buildings whatsoever. So we have a lot of people that are homeless. You hover over here, citizens without homes. So we're going to try to start off by remedying that, and then we'll kind of take it from there. So I'm going to pop in here. We're going to build get some homes going. We'll do 4 for right now, and we're going to We'll set 8 people as builders, and then we'll have some people start gathering resources. We're definitely going to need resources. This looks like a good place. It's got some stone, some wood we can give it. So we'll have some people gathering resources from this will start us off. So we're going to go ahead. I want to also kick the speed up as well. We'll go to 5x speed. That way we can get some things going. Definitely enjoying this game. I played this game probably about 2 or 3 years ago when I first bought it. Really enjoyed it, but just never did. It didn't really fit in my schedule. I just wasn't playing a lot of video games at the time. So I kind of put it down and been picking it up here lately. Definitely a very enjoyable game. You can slow it down, and it's a very slow-paced game if you want it to be. And definitely, I really enjoyed the music as well. Kind of the atmosphere is also something that I really enjoyed. All right, we're gonna pop this up. Now we got people getting code. We'll need to have somebody cutting some wood, making us some firewood. So we'll put this over here really close to our stockpile. We want to try to minimize how much moving around it. As things get built, you can see that we don't need as many builders, so we can have more people gathering resources. While we're doing that, I'll pull up this thing up, our event log. That way we can kind of keep track of what's going on. So, sure I've got everything. Building some stuff for us. We're going to need some, let's say, pulse reflectors, kind of zoom out and kind of get the lay of our lands a little bit. We can pull up our little mini map. So definitely I've been reading some about this game. I've got a game that I'm not making a video about that I've been playing for the last 4 or 5 days that I really enjoyed. A game of Banished, of course. And I've been reading a little bit about it as well. And there's definitely a lot of things you can do to kind of min-max. You can put like certain structures together that will kind of, for lack of a better term, feed off of each other. So there's some of that we will be doing in this game, but I'm not going to do a lot of min-max. I'm going to kind of go for more of an external story. So I want to make kind of a little bit of story up about this as we go along. And I think what I want to do for this little area is this is going to be kind of my farming place. We're going to make some crop fields as kind of what these people do. We're going to be big into farmers. Make 2 smaller ones. And it appears that depending on kind of the area it sets you up in, you have different crops available. So let's see what kind of crops we can make these. So we got wheat and beans. I think my other game I have corn and beans maybe, I don't remember. So we're gonna make this one, we're gonna make wheat, and we'll make this one make beans. And we're gonna come up here, let's get rid of this mini map for a minute, and then we're gonna make some people be farmers. 4 farmers for right now. This food's definitely gonna be very important. And one of the things that I was reading about in some of those in-maxing websites, whatever, is that I think gatherers are technically the best way to get food. And we're going to make some gathering huts here a little bit as well. We're going to do some gathering. We're going to make some foresters, people that want to cut trees down for planting new trees. We're going to be doing that here in a bit. Again, I think that if these people kind of got together and kind of got kicked out, they want to be farmers. They want to grow some crops. It looked like they brought some wheat and some bean seeds with them, so it kind of fits what I want, the overall theme for this area. As we spread out, we'll have some other themes for other areas that we'll come to. Let's have some kind of expand a little bit more into here. We want to kind of get people to get rid of all of this area as well, kind of start cutting that back, and we will start building some more structures. And definitely gets into a little bit of a balancing act as well once you start getting a few structures up and you're trying to make sure you have enough people to kind of go around and kind of make sure you're getting what you need. You know, we definitely need some firewood in here. It seems people are getting cold. Don't want that to happen. And yeah, we're going to start making more. You know what? Since they're going to be farmers, we're going to make a few more houses right around this area. Again, their life is going to center around the crops. And definitely as we start building structures, these people that live in these houses will be working. Some of them may work way off somewhere. That doesn't matter. We're going to pretend that they're kind of they're farmers. So all these people are going to be farmers. And of course, there's a woodcutter in there as well, trying to keep everybody warm. So we're going to pull up our mini map again. And we want to have another look, see what we got. Over to this area. I'm trying to find a good place that we're going to be able to put a hunting lodge and a gathering lodge and whatnot. I think put kind of down in this area. If I put one down here, one of the big things is if you put a hunting lodge or a gathering lodge, you really don't want to have your people encroaching, kind of cutting down the forest. Because if you do that, then well, they can't really hunt that well, or they can't really get wood that well, or cut down trees. So I think if I put my hunting lodge down here, I can kind of leave this area. I'll clear out all this stone, all this iron. I'll leave this area as kind of a foresty area, and then I can kind of expand over in this general direction. And I can expand over in this general direction for right now. All these valleys. Yeah, kind of expand up into here. So what do we got here? Storage for logs. Alright, up. So one of the things that we're going to need to kind of keep track of is that your stockpiles. You know, as we cut stuff down, we have to have an area to put it. So we need to make stockpiles. Since I want to make let's see what they're called actually. A forester lodge down here, I want to put me a stockpile right here. That way the person won't have to walk all the way up here to drop off the trees and cuts down. So let's make a stockpile right here for right now. So okay, alright, we got a general idea of how we're going to be doing. Let's close this mini map. have a hard time finding buildings that I want. So first, we're gonna zoom out, and you can see the yellow circle around here is kind of the area that he's going to be responsible for. I think I want to put the area right here. Probably not the best use because I got this little stream or whatever kind of running down here, but I do also want to be able to bring my village down this area and be able to make a bridge. That way I can expand over here at some point. So maybe not the best use, but again, we're not going to be min-maxing, so that's alright. I'll put that there. You know, definitely, I think one of the things that I don't like about this game, or one of the things kind of I wish they would fix, is that whenever you put buildings, sometimes it's hard to see exactly where you put the building at. Like I put the building, it's right here, I know that, but if I'm sitting here zooming out, and definitely it kind of plays some in whenever you stop the game for the day and maybe you want to pick up tomorrow or whatever. You may be thinking, well, I put something down here, but I don't know exactly where. I really wish they had a way to flag buildings. Because if you don't know exactly where it is, then it's kind of hard to find. So we got people kind of working on there. So since we know we're going to have a forester lodge down here, and they're going to be cutting down trees, planting new trees, we're going to clear out all of this stone, all of this iron, and that way they have more area to kind of plant trees. So we're going to get rid of all this, get rid of the iron, we're going to come here and we're going to get rid of the stone. What else are we going to do that over here? Here. Start clearing back all of this, so let's go. Alright, so this little up arrow, that means that the production limit of this resource has been reached. So my little woodcutter dude's only going to cut 200 units or whatever you want to call it of firewood. Once he reaches that, he'll stop cutting until it drops down, then he'll cut some more. So we're going to let's increase this a little bit, that way to keep him working for a little bit. Then once we reach the new limit, we will see about we'll stop production and put him to doing another task. Alright, so we got things kind of going. Crops have been brought in. How are we doing on food? Food's not the best in the world. Hopefully this gathering lodge and hunting lodge will get built up pretty quick, and we'll put a hunter and gatherer and stuff as soon as it gets built. So one of the things that I've learned is that you can kind of keep an eye, if you got stuff building and it's kind of off your screen, keep an eye on how many builders are being required, or how many builders you can have. And when that number drops, that means something's been finished somewhere. We have a lot of kids that are becoming adults. So right now we have 15 adults, 0 students, because we don't have a school yet, and 7 children. And I like making stone houses fairly quick as well. It definitely costs more to produce. You got to have more stone, but you use less firewood overall. So efficiently, I think it works pretty well. Let's just have people kind of gather out all of this resources. They can gather this resource. I've actually got quite a few laborers, so I want to make sure I'm keeping them busy right now. That way we can start stockpiling goods for later on, whenever we have to put the laborers to doing other jobs. Alright, we got some buildings being done. And apparently I built the herbalist shop as opposed to a gathering effect. Well, oh well, we're going to need an herbalist anyways. An herbalist is somebody that's going to just make medicine. So we're going to need medicine anyways. People are going to get sick at some point. People always get sick. We're going to make sure we have people working in all of these for right now. We're going to make sure we have 2 people in the hunting lodge for the time being. kind of keep things going. So, all right. So yeah, we're got quite a bit of food. I'm sorry, quite a bit of firewood. We're going to stop production on this for a minute and put him up to being a hunter. We are running dangerously low on food, and by dangerously low, I mean we're out of food right now. That is no bueno. Fortunately, I think some of these houses will store some, so they do actually have some food you can see in here that is stored. So people aren't starving yet, but we definitely don't want that to be something that's going to pop up. The good thing is it's late winter, and we're going to be having our farmers kind of popping out here in a second to start planting, and then once the crops start being harvested, then we'll get quite a bit of food for next winter. I'll make me another crop field right here. And we're gonna make this person plant beans, and we'll add in another farmer or two here. I kind of hate not having so many laborers, but like I said just a few minutes ago, we were gathering a lot of resources while we had the extra laborers because I knew this was going to happen at some point. Now becomes the balancing act of the game. Making people work at this place and then stopping production here so you can make people do another job. I think the good thing is, from my understanding, is that when the crop fields have been harvested in late autumn, early winter, then the farmers will go to doing laboring type stuff. So hopefully when they get done with their job here, they'll kind of spend some time together with some resources. Alright, so we've got a lot of kids being born. People are starting to get hungry. Let's cut down the herbalist. This way into wood cutting. Oh, we got several people getting hungry. Oh no. My gathering hut. They've not started any work on the gathering hut yet. So if I don't start getting some food quickly, then people are going to start dying of starvation. So hopefully my gathering hut will start getting worked on here shortly. These people are up here working. Let's pause production. Pause production. Kind of force people to come down here and work. Let's see if that'll help us, because this is more important than getting more houses. More houses mean that more kids are being born. More kids mean that you need more food. So we will pause production on that. While we're doing that, we'll start building some roads. Roads allow people to move around a lot quicker. That's always a good thing. And fortunately, dirt roads don't really require any resources, just a little bit of manpower. And we're going to make a dirt road come all the way down here, kind of across a little windy dirt road. Alright, well, we will kind of sit back and see if we start getting some food. Yep. Oh, people are starting to drop now, starting to die of starvation. That is not good. Not good at all. Come on, people, if you're hungry, you need to get down here and start working. Work on this. Why are you not working on this? More people are dying. More people are dying. Olin. And Olin's now a farmer. How's my honey lodge? Alright, so it's producing food, so we're getting food made. We just all my children are dying. Elenil, the child, has died. No laborer is available to replace Sydney. Sydney? Man, these names in this game are just. Well, I was going to say great, but I don't know if I want to use the word great. They're different. How about that? So I think that's where we're going to stop this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. Give me a like, and if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them down below, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Hope y'all have a good day.